start with to warm up with a little bit of same thing we did last week, just hand fighting control. I'm trying to get 2 hands on one arm, and I'm not trying to win this necessarily. We're just playing around, just grabbing, just playing around, just grabbing each other, trying to get our heads in good position. Again, I want to put my head right on the side of his jaw and start pushing through him. He wants to do the same thing on me. We're just constantly looking to play. Do the same thing here. And hold him. Don't grip him, don't death grip him, you know. I want to play around. I play with, if he grips me, I grab him, he grabs back and forth. And just warm it up, 2 minutes. Yeah? 1, 2. The leg in between my arms with my head in good position. I just want to move him around. Constantly moving him around and moving the leg from one side of my body to the other side of my body. Omar's goal is just to free himself. Free his leg. If he puts his leg on the ground, but I still have it, right? I can fight to elevate the leg, pick it up again, right? But I have no winning condition. I'm not trying to take him down at all. I'm just trying to experiment with keeping his leg and moving it in different parts, different sides of my body. And moving him around. A tip is, if I'm standing here and I'm static and I'm just trying to do all this, it's actually a lot more taxing for me to carry his leg. If I start getting him moving and getting him stepping, he's getting a lot more tired hopping around on one leg. You get it? You understand? Just have a single, move him around, move the leg from one side to the middle to the other side. Other guy, try to escape. Every time you free your leg, you switch offensive. All right? 1, 2. 4 minutes. Jesus Christ. Oh, this is tiring for me. I have an active goal. My goal is to either lock my hands around his body, interact with his secondary leg to put his hips to the mat, or I was thinking of this one, but I'm not sure. You know, yeah, we'll do it like this actually. I'm gonna start with a shin wizard. He's gonna have a shin wizard. And my goals are the same. It's to interact with his secondary leg, put his hips on the mat, lock my hands, or if I can move his leg from one side all the way across, I win. This is not a good position for him. You wanna always try to avoid your leg being all the way across like this. On this side, he can use his shin as a frame to defend and often be offensive. But let's move in the middle. I don't know why I'm so far to the right. I'll start with a shin wizard. Omar's goal is the same. Is to free his leg, and or if you can find any other method of countering me or being offensive. But again, if I lock my hands around his body, I win. This is really what I want you to do in Jiu-Jitsu. Because we don't have shoes on, it's a lot easier for him to just slip his foot out. So it's a lot more valuable to get to a leg and build straight to a body lock. Try to get to his body as often as you can. If you can't, try to interact with his secondary leg in any way to put him on the floor. Just watch out with your space. You get it? And avoid letting me get this leg all the way across the butt. Yeah, you got it?
Could defensive man, like, you know, I'm looking to like escape, right?
Yeah.
And then could we also look for rolls?
Yeah. Again, if you can do anything to reverse me or end up on top or make that an offensive position for you, that'd be great.
Got it.
But if you can just free your leg, that's enough. But if you can be offensive from there, that's great. Yeah. 1, 2. That's all I wanted to do, bro. Wait, say that?
You can interact with the secondary leg. That too.
Stay down? You can take him down. Switch? Yeah, switch every win. Triple every win. Yeah, I just use different language. Normally he's actually not that bad.
Yeah, he's a baby.
Yeah. I see him. Stand, bro. If you can get close enough to block that leg, you're off balance. And we're going to play shin wizard a lot, though. You can keep his hands to the ground, leaning that way to help. They don't have wrestling. right, next thing, we're gonna start in mount. We've played all these games before. This way a little bit. I'm gonna start. I'll give you the option whether you want to start straight under an elbow or start in a head and arm Americana. Okay, so if you want, you can start here or you can start like this. Okay, my goal is to stay under his elbows all the way to submission. Okay. All the way to submission, or if I can take his back, I win. If Omar just brings both his elbows to his ribs, he wins. If I do all this work to put him on the ground, mount him, and get under an elbow, I don't want to go backward from here. I want to keep playing all the way to submission, or if I take his back, eventually I'll go to submission there. But if Omar just brings his elbows to his ribs, he wins. It doesn't have to be my arms. I can bring my knees under his elbows, and he can't bring his elbows to his ribs. It can be my head, anything. Do not let his elbows connect to his ribs. Stay under his elbows. Get it? And you can play into anything you like from here to submit. In that case, if I lost it, he went away. You get it? Either head and arm Americana or with a starting directly under head and arm. Huh?
So if he gets his elbows down, he wins?
Yeah, just does that.
You take the back automatic when you reset.
Exactly. We switch every win. Yeah? 1, 2. Let him start there, bro. Let him start there. Yeah. Don't start with the head all the way across. Just like wrap your arms together. Boom, like that. Go. Get to a choke or something. Yeah, your knee's way up there is gonna keep him getting his elbow down. Shoulders mad high. We're not joking. You're like crushing his face. Oh, this is the back though. That was a good dilemma. That was a good dilemma. Your arms, get your head on the other side of the elbow, and then you just, everything on this side, you just drop it. Okay? And you look. Pull your arms. Under the elbow. We'll walk your arms across each other so your head's ready. No. Seriously, you want this one real deep. Maybe like your shoulders and my neck. Way low and drop your head to the back. Way low, way low. Now you got an S rotate. We'll drop this hip to the mat. Look towards your right and just pull your arms to your left. Yeah, like cinch your arms to your left. You can go off your head. If you get the mechanics really well, you don't have to get off the mount. But it is a little better if you go off of it. Yeah, the best thing about this is trying is going to make him turn his table. Try the left, try to get the low head. Don't let him do it. Start under his leg. Boom, okay, go ahead. Don't let him do it, try to get it. Nice, to the back.
Cut that part off.
All right, time. faithful, okay. Lay down. Now, I'm gonna play the game where he starts with his elbows to his ribs. My goal is to pin his wrist to the mat on the same side or across his body 3 times, and I win. Get it?
Either arm?
Either arm, it doesn't matter. So often if I try to pin one arm, he's gonna try to pull it back, and it's easier to pin the other one, right? If he's really tight with his arms, he's really strong this way, it's often easier to just whip his arm away from his body, and then I can pin it to the mat. It's not enough to just make his wrist touch, I have to pin it for like a second or two. And then I go back and I try to pin either wrist 3 times. I get 3 times, I win. He's not trying to escape. All he's doing is making it really hard for me and putting his hands and forearms on my hips. So when he moves and bumps around, it puts my hands off of him and onto the mat. This guy's just trying to bump and move around and make the game really hard for me. I have to put the wrist pin to the mat 3 times. Either this way, or if I try to pin it this way, it makes it really hard, I can pin it across this way if I can connect to his elbow. Shut. You got it? Yeah. 1, 2. All right. Game. Now, we're gonna play the same things, except we're gonna kind of combine these last 2 games. His goal is to get under my elbows. We're gonna start here, right? We're gonna start with my elbows to my ribs. His goal is to get under my elbows. If he gets under, then he has to keep it. If he gets under and I escape, or I free my elbow rather. If I free my elbow, I win. Right, let me get on top of you actually, so it's easier for me to talk from here. So I'm starting here. If I do all the work to get under and I lose it, I lost. If at any point, if I hadn't gotten under, if he just escapes, do whatever. If he just escapes, he wins. He's trying to escape and or recover his elbow if I get to his elbow. If I get under an elbow, I'm trying to work all the way to submission or to the back. If I get to the back, I win. So it's the same as the first game, but we're starting without the elbow. You have to stay under the elbow. Yeah, pretty simple, honestly. We just played these two. Yeah, we got it. Yeah.
Yeah.
1, 2. He's back. Alright, stop. Nobody wants
Yeah.
Hey, you're not choking. You're not finish rolling, bro. Get under an elbow in a submission. Shoulder's a little too high. It's technically low. If you feel his chin, then it's probably too high. That pussy got choked. Let's get the Go to. I'm gonna try not to.